In this episode we leave Exmouth and we head to Millstream Chichester National Park via Panawanika. We're at this free camp, it's a wiki camp one, it's called Quartz Hill. It's just off the road, it's nothing too flash really. But we've already done 350 k's, that's enough for us, otherwise Chloe starts to get bored. And fair enough too. But she had a bit of an accident in her car seat today and she's weed it, which she hasn't done for a long time. She's still toilet training. So we're here early enough that we can bang some washing on and we'll be able to dry it out and it'll be dry by tomorrow. A bit like spring cleaning, isn't it? Hey, Tiff's brought
this is just our Dyson from home, but it's so handy to have if you're caravanning.
Yeah, sand and stuff like that, no drama. She doesn't take the big long pole extension bit though. She's just taken the heads straight onto the vacuum.
And the normal head too.
Yeah. Gonna cook some cod korma curry tonight. Just got some finely sliced onions. Cooking off. I'll wait until they're nicely brown and then we start adding our spices. I've also already pre-cooked some sweet potato. That was just boiled, sliced and boiled. Righto, now we're going in with some ground cumin, turmeric, some coriander, and a little bit of garam masala. Oh, garlic. We got the garlic paste?
Yeah. No.
Yep, the garlic paste. Just let that fry off and release all those tasty flavours for a couple of minutes. While all the spices are cooking off, I'll cut this cod up. So this is that big cod we caught yesterday. So it hasn't been frozen yet, fresh as. Beautiful. Just cutting it up roughly into the same size as the sweet potato. Righto. Now, this is veggie stock and 1 teaspoon of sugar, about 250 mils. Just let that boil off for a minute. Oh, when I added all those spices, you could have stuck your chilli in, but we've got to feed Chloe as well, so no chilli in this. I'd normally go like half a teaspoon of cayenne pepper or chilli. We've actually forgotten our can opener, so got a can of coconut cream there. Beautiful. Fish in. Yeah, we'll light the fire in a minute, Chloe. Fish in. Cooked sweet potato in.
We're going to light the fire in a minute.
Coconut cream in. About half a can. Bring all that together. I added a bit of salt and pepper. So I want this fish to cook as it's simmering. So lid on, I'll let that come up to the simmer and I'll hold it on the simmer for 5 or 10 minutes and I'll check the fish should be done. Everything changes at this time, eh? Yeah, I mean places that look pretty average before look nicer, eh?
Yeah.
Another one of these little dog dens. Bones all through there. Creepy, eh? Can you see all the bones in there?
Did you climb up this rock?
Yeah. See all the bones in there? Dogs have been living in there.
Soon for night time.
Yeah, you might hear the howling tonight. Should we climb up top of this rock?
Look!
What are you looking at? What is it?
Dee.
Chloe.
Nothing better when you're filming a cooking segment than having your 3-year-old in the background going, Mummy, I don't like my dinner.
That's alright, we think it's yummy.
Yeah.
Yeah, Baba. Can you tell everyone what today is?
Daddy's birthday.
Daddy's birthday. And what did we get him?
A present.
A
Something yesterday.
present from yesterday. Where are we off to today, Baba?
I don't know.
Yeah, I told you, remember? Millstream National Park.
So, Daddy's on the phone. He's talking to his friend. So, we're just having breakfast now. Mama's having her coffee. And I'm having my porridge. It's not yucky. It's nummy. So, this is my baby. Her name is Lara. It's a beautiful day.
Slept well last night. We are really close to the road, but there wasn't much traffic overnight going into Onslow. A bit more this morning now since the sun's up. Hey, this is one thing that shits me about all these free camps though, other than the rubbish that people leave behind. Someone's had a little stick fire there, and then there's a more established fire pit right here, and then another one right there. So you've got 3. I mean, these 2 are only 2 meters apart, and then this one's a couple of meters further down from it. Just makes the place ugly and leaves big scars everywhere. Just stick to one fire pit. If there's already an established one, set yourself up around it and use that one. Anywho, on to Millstream today. Oh, it's my birthday today. How old am I? 31.
Chloe's already told everyone it's your birthday.
Oh, Chloe's already told everyone. So yeah, on to Millstream today, and it's starting to warm up. We're getting like early 30s. So hopefully there's enough water in there we can go for a swim.
So we're heading out to Millstream National Park today, and we're taking the road from Pannawonica through to Millstream. It's 100 k's graded gravel road. It's not in too bad condition so far. We couldn't find a lot of information on the condition of this road, so we rang up the Shire of Ashburton before we travelled just to make sure we were okay to tow the caravan through. She was really helpful, and she also let us know that we needed to get a Rio Tinto access permit. So Rio Tinto have a lot of mines through this area, and own a lot of the or have a lot of their own access roads. And I think part of this road detours onto their road, so we just needed to do a 20-minute online course.
Like an induction, wasn't it?
Yeah, sort of like a safety training course. And we just did it yesterday on our phones, and we've got the permit on our phones now, so we're all good to travel.
I've let my tyres down to 30 at the front, 35 on the back, and 35 on the van.
Don't really need to so far, but we have heard that there can be some rocky sections, and she did say there's a few water crossings as well, but I don't think there's probably any water in them at the moment.
Oh, and they recommend that you don't take caravans or trailers or anything on this road, but honestly so far I think that's just a liability thing, because
car coming.
the road conditions are really good.
Most people seem to take either the road from Karratha or the road from Karragini through to Millstream. So
oh, and definitely if you're in this area and you haven't done Karragini, definitely do it. We've only bypassed it because we've done it before a couple of years ago.
Yeah.
60 k's in on this good but very dusty road, we've just realised we've made another one of those rookie mistakes. Yesterday, because there's gas running through the van of the hot water system, there's this little press stud button vent on the door, and that's going to come off at night if you leave the hot water system on. So we've been doing that just in case there's a gas leak and stuff. It's a safety thing. So we've been doing that. Forgot to put it back on. just realised 60 k's in and there's like a thin layer of dust on everything, so Tiff's freaked out. Wet wipes over every surface, and luckily she's got the little Dyson cordless vac she brought. So she's going to give it all a clean down now because she just can't leave it till we get to camp. Bit of a bummer, but at least we realised now before we got too far. We weren't sure yet, we just saw a sign. This park is covered by your National Parks Pass, and we pre-booked online through Deepall, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah. Otherwise you can pay when you get here, but you just risk not getting a spot. No campfires, which is a bummer. And yeah, there's a sign saying you can swim in these water holes, so that'll be nice because it's 30 degrees.
This one.
This is our campsite, buddy.
Wait, what's this one?
This is our campsite.
Drop dunnies. Our little camp kitchen. Yeah.
Oh, we got shade.
Oh, how do we luck that?
I did actually look on Google Maps on satellite, yeah.
Oh, you're a good egg. So this is a really good campsite, massive base. We're only taking up a half, maybe a third of it, so you'd fit a big rig the whole way down there for sure. And we're across the road from some drop toilets over there, and a really good camp kitchen that Chloe wants to show you around. What do we got? What's in here?
So this is the kitchen.
Kitchen, yeah.
And that's the table when we have dinner here.
Yep.
We're going to camp here when sink.
Mm-hmm.
We're going to stack. Over here is a map here.
Some maps up there. What's that?
I don't know.
Big barbecue.
Big bag.
And what's over here?
And some gas stove.
I haven't showed you this.
Mm-hmm. What is it?
This is when we put dishes in here.
Yeah.
And this is two sinks. It's a bit hot.
Yeah.
Okay,
That's some hot water in these sinks too. There's a hot water unit out there. Solar. This is one of the better camp kitchens I've ever seen. I think it's really cool, eh? I don't know if I got the right name for these funny little birds. I've always called them Spinifex pigeons, because that little spike on their head sort of is camouflaging all this Spinifex grass. But they're in mating season, so every now and then the males are doing this cool little dance. They're trying to court the female ones, and their tails flap up and they do this cool little dance. Like that. So this is where we are, Miliana Campground. There's another campground there, Stargazers. That's just a big empty pit. And we're thinking we're going to go for a drive down here, the way we've just come, and have a look at, there's a loop drive, a look out, and there's a big pool there you can swim in called Deep Reach. So we're thinking we'll do that. And then tomorrow we'll go the other way and do Python Pool. So this is Deep Reach swimming hole, just 3k from where we're camping. 400 metre walk. Feeding time at the zoo. What are you making, Tiff?
Apricot chicken.
Yeah, and how you make it?
So I'm just frying off some onion. I've cooked up some carrot. I've just boiled it to make it a bit soft.
Just because it was in the cupboard, that's all, eh?
Yeah. Chicken's diced up.
So while the onion's frying off, all we do is sprinkle some French onion mix over the cubed chicken. Then we fry that off with the onions once the onions are brown. You're a super mum. And then once that chicken's browned off, it just all goes in together, so the carrot. And then what do we do, Tiffy? Simmer that for 15, finish the chicken off.
Yep, and then we just serve it with some rice.
couple of chimps grooming each other.
Just one.
Oh, I see 2 chimps. By the way, Thermacell still working so well. Really rate those things. They work so much better than these Mozzie coils. They're just Mozzie coil holders I got on eBay. I like sort of the ambience of a Mozzie coil because they smell good. I don't know, it reminds me of camping. But Thermacell actually works way better. There was still heaps of Mozzies before, now there's none. Can't go wrong in the old microwave cooker, can you?
That's great.
Mm.
That's
Yeah.
what we're having.
Mummy's going to serve you up in a minute.
Looks good. If you've got kids, these camp chairs are so good.
Mm.
They come with a little pull-out table, so it's perfect for her.
To eat my dinner.
Yeah. So this is the road into Python Pool. We decided we'd only stay one night at Miliana campground. There just wasn't a lot to see from where we were, and we did all of it yesterday afternoon. So we thought we'd hitch up the van and come up to Python Pool because it's on the way out anyway. We've got to head north after this, so we'll check this out and then we'll keep heading north up into Karratha and then out to where are we staying tonight?
Cleaverville.
Cleaverville.
Have a look at this, Tiff. Oh my god. That is so cool. And if you're wondering how we get these shots, thanks, babe.
This is not a beach.
Yeah, it's 100 metres. There's a couple of walks you can do here. 2.5k, 16k. No thanks.
Could do the 2K one.
We could, but I'd rather just, I'm happy just to see the thing from the bottom and go for a swim, I reckon. You can touch one, but just don't pull them off. Are they slimy?
That's the only way you can go in. Do it inch by inch. Oh my god.
Cold? Cold?
Yeah. Our water's very cold. Yeah.
Well, we've done it again. We've lucked out. But what a cracking sight, eh?